Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hive Hound. And today we are having a look at one of the newest legendaries. Wasn't really in much of a rush to cover the Worcester because it's the same as the test. But we've got the Kleber. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce the name of this ship, but because it's French. But as you can see, Ochikov, Hipper, Cleveland division on the enemy team. I was not picturing this going particularly well for me. Two radars, one that can, as soon as he's spotted, that can radar. This was, I figured we were going to be in for a rough game. But whilst we're waiting for things to kick off, I'll quickly run through my build on the Kleber. So we use Aiming Systems Mod 1. Then have in my secondary slot Steering Gears Mod 2 because it's fast enough. Concealment Mod, and then Main Battery Mod to increase the reload time on this fun little ship. Commander wise, I am using Philip Abamier with a Blue Fortura to give me more speed, and Eric Bay to reduce my detectability. Use Subsurface Venger to increase my torp reload speed and the speed of my torps, with Fragile Threat as we start to eye up a Yamato off there in the distance. Torpedo Safari to increase the range of my torpedoes. Destroy or be destroyed, and give me speed as my legendary perk. Stats wise, that gives us 19,710 hit points, 10.6 kilometer firing range with a 6.8 second reload as we spot a DD in the smoke, a 2090 maximum HE shell damage with a 10% chance of fire, and 2700 maximum AP shell damage. Our torpedoes do 9.3 kilometers at 79 knots, which are certainly no joke. People might reminisce back to, a little over a week ago when the La Fantasque had similar kind of torps. Then we have our maximum speed is 49.2 knots with a 740 meter turning radius, but a 3.8 second rudder shift. And as you notice, that Ochikov, Hipper, Cleveland division are there at B. I was going to go for the early B cap because nobody ever goes for the early B cap. But yeah, we're going to get the hell out of there. Our concealment is also down to 5.1 kilometers on the Kleber 2. So we notice a gearing over here, and I thought, well, here's a good opportunity to see how I handle myself against a gearing. But there's also a Monarch just charging in. So, well, why not? We've got a 70... Oh, I forgot to tell you about my torp reload. So my torpedoes reload every 67.8 seconds. So we figured, well, hell, why not? Might as well use it. So gearing spots us, and this is our first salvo, and 3.5k. Not bad. Nothing in return from the gearing from his first salvo. His second salvo takes 500. There's a bunch of torpedo hits, and that is one sunk Monarch. And we had a bit of, unfortunately, we had a bit of assistance with our gearing. But as you can see, alright, granted, he couldn't fire all his guns. I did use my reload booster. But from a salvo to salvo exchange, we were absolutely tearing that gearing a new one. And I'm definitely feeling a lot more confident about fighting gearings in this. Akatsuki's, I'll be honest, stay away from those dreaded Akatsuki's. They because this has 20 mil of armor, their armor piercing absolutely shred the Kleber to absolute pieces. So you do kind of want to avoid them. Now, I'm in a tricky situation here. So even though it was actually us who came over and, you know, cleared out the A cap, we actually missed out on getting the capture ourselves there. But we did score a kill, scored 56, almost 57,000 damage. There's a reversing Yamato, which I'm like, by the time I catch up to the reversing Yamato and torpedo him, I can't see us really doing a whole lot. But there's these 3 cruisers in the middle, and I really don't want to fight these 3 cruisers. I really don't. But part of me in the back of my head has gone, like, how well can this ship cope fighting cruisers? You know, like, personally, I wouldn't want to take 3 on at the same time. And you can see we're kind of looking, we're like, oh, do we shoot? Oh, damn it. We lost the Cleveland. Oh, puts us in a predicament, you know. I would have, if they were fighting a Cleveland and then I interject as well, like, maybe, just maybe I won't receive all the attention. But of course, now it's an Ochkov, a Cleveland, and, well, the Hipper has kind of pulled himself back. So, I'm itching to shoot this Ochkov, but I know what's going to happen as soon as I open fire. And if I go undetected, I'm too close. He can radar me. He's got like 12.8 kilometers. Oh, god damn it. What to do? Let's be honest, Ochkov has got an amazing rudder shift and turning circle. The chances of my torpedoes actually hitting, as you can see, yeah, he's turning, he's dodging, and oops. Well, okay then. That's given me my my key to open fire. So what was that? 2,000 damage salvo. All right, he completely misses. He's not expecting the speed that we're currently running at. Right, Cleveland's coming in, Hipper's coming in. Right, yeah, we're taking a bit more damage than we'd like to be. Yeah. I think it's time to get the hell out of there. Yeah, all 3 cruisers simultaneously firing at me. Obviously, they're going to do that because, well, 1, I'm in a destroyer, and 2, I'm in a new destroyer that nobody else is playing. Before, actually, I completely forgot. Before anyone goes, but how the hell did you get the Kleber so quick? Being a CC, Wargaming have kindly lent me both the Kleber and the Worcester for a week to basically to test, give some feedback, and also, you know, to let you guys know what these ships are all about before you start spending your hard-earned using breakthrough to speed up their progress, or whether you think it's worth putting all that effort in to actually grind them out. So again, I'm in a predicament. Like, the only thing I can really do at this point, we've got C, or is it A? Sorry, we've got A. We're taking C. It's just these 3 cruisers in the middle. So right, okay, salvo away. A fairly respectable salvo. Nothing to complain about too much there. If you notice, the trajectory is very flat. So this thing clearly is a good gunboat, and I've got to spend a bit more time using the guns on there. So we decide to switch to armor piercing because you know, he's broadside. Like, it can't hurt to find out he's turning out. So we automatically switch straight back to high explosive, but yet a respectable salvo. Again, these guns are just really good. Obviously, you don't want to be the focus of your targets because, well, you've seen what happened last time. And we set another fire and we score even more damage. We're radared by the Cleveland. I'm not worried. The Cleveland's not in a position to shoot us, and as you can see, the armor piercing is damn effective. Another juicy hit. He turns, he angles away. Is this going to get us our second kill of the match? Nah, he turned, just managed to survive. I don't know if he's running his heel at the time, in all fairness. I don't even know if the Hipper's got a heel. I'll play it enough. and unfortunately we weren't able to finish him off. But if you go back, what do we start off? We were at like what was it, like 80k? We done about 20,000 damage to that hipper, which, you know, no joke. No joke at all. Right, okay, so I'm expecting this final Z23 to 100% roll over and die right here. We've got plenty of ships around him. He's right in the middle, and he kills RDD. So, if you were in a Z23, what would you do right now? What does every single destroyer player do when they're in this position? They run away. Let's be honest, whether they're kiting to hit things with torpedoes, he's definitely not going to be interested in engaging in any battles. Just in case I do fire some torpedoes into his smoke screen, you know, because you do get a lot of players that just like, it's okay, I've got a smoke screen, I'll just sit here and hide. And I stop to pick up the cap because, let's be honest, the Z23 is probably going to run. We're probably not going to catch up to him. So we might as well end this process a bit quicker. And obviously, it's always nice to pick up a cap and get yourself a bit more XP. So it looks like we are going to round this game up with 96,000 damage. A kill. Although we kind of deserved the hipper kill. Let's be honest. That should have been us, just for being bold enough to shoot at it in a destroyer. So, well, okay, he's running away. Like, I know the Z23 is not the fastest ship in the world, so we hit our speed boost, and you're going to see something absolutely ridiculous here. So we're doing 57. All right, there's his torpedoes. So I'm expecting him to be up here. So we turn a little bit, so obviously our speed drops as we're adjusting our course, you know, predicting where we're going to see him next. So I suppose that 55, 56, 57, still creeping up. Still, oh, it's getting there. Where is it? Come on, are we going to do 58? There we go, there's 58. It does just over, well, just under 60 knots going flat out, which is, well, goddamn ridiculous, in all fairness. And he's just, well, oh, there we go, we get our buff, and we actually managed to catch up to that Z23, who had a huge head start on us. Respectable 3k salvo. Everyone's opening up on him, and we pick up the kill for 99,000 damage. And the win, most importantly, the win. So there we go. Yes, so 99,000 damage, 96 hits, bunch of torpedo hits, and almost 3,000 base XP in what has been a very short morning, and not much time to test this this ship out. So I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. The Kleber, great ship. It's like a better version of the La Fantasque before it was nerfed. So definitely worth doing the Bureau for. Whether you want to spend your hard-earned money on that is between you, your partner, and your God. But thank you very much for stopping by, and of course, until next time, take care.